working against us like we don't have rights. It don't matter what this money and this fame can give. I've been hurting trying to smile through the pain and tears. Wish we can go back to them days when we played as kids. A lot of shit changed, that's just the way it is.
You don't always need hope when everything's going fine. It's when things seem darkest. That's when you need it the most. Now, someone once said, hope is not a lottery ticket. It's a hammer for us to use in a national emergency, to break the glass, sound the alarm, and sprint into action.
That's just the way it is. Some things never change.
That's what hope is. It's not the blind faith that things will get better. It's the conviction that with effort and perseverance and courage and a concern for others, things can get better.
Dear my younger self, your story is a unique one, and although many chapters have not been written yet, you're strong, fully capable, and nothing but extraordinary. If you claim to predict in any capacity that by the time you turn 22, you would have graduated at the top of your MIT aerospace engineering class, that you were set to join the most selective aerospace graduate program in the world, and that you would be on the founding team of a tech startup doing the very things that interest you, you're completely lying to yourself. At this point in high school, you're content and more than happy to attend a public university, obtain some engineering degree, and find a nice, stable job. You think you're ordinary and that the people around you are smarter and will become more accomplished than you. Whether it's your peers brushing aside your intelligence or seemingly everyone around you, including yourself, truly believing you got accepted to the prestigious universities you did simply because you're black, you have learned to continually doubt yourself. You realize that you would not have even applied to the institutions you did if it weren't for your supportive family and your college counselor pulling you into your office to explain that you are no ordinary individual. In hindsight, this is saddening, and know that I have now made it a goal to do whatever it takes to convince others that they are extraordinary in their own right, and they have the ability to succeed. Through basketball, you've begun to learn that to get to the top of anything, it takes a ton of work. You began to prove to yourself what self-discipline truly looks like to achieve your goals. During the summer of 2014, you lost 50 pounds in order to become more agile and athletic in the sports you were succeeding in. Every summer, including that one and beyond, you dedicate yourself to learning whatever you can. That summer, you attended a game app development course. The summer after that, you conduct research at UCLA. The next summer after that, you take classes at MIT in order to gain a head start. The following 2 summers, you get your feet wet in the aerospace industry by interning at a large aerospace corporation. During the summer of 2019, you conduct full graduate student level research at Stanford and realize that Stanford is where you truly want to be for your pursuit of your master's and PhD in aerospace engineering. Then we get to this summer, where you're working on a cutting-edge new tech startup that you're on the founding team of. Every day you continue to learn new things, gain confidence in yourself by pitching to some of the most influential people in the world, and every day you gain more respect for yourself, your community, and others around the world who share your dreams.
So a dude screamed to me the other night, "Hey Will, I want to be an actor, man. I want to be an actor just like you." You know, usually people say stuff to me like that. I'm like, "Yeah, man, you know, you can do it. Give them an encouraging word." But I was just sitting in here thinking, and it dawned on me, 99% of people that say stuff like that are not willing to do what it takes to make their dreams come true. The Marines have a saying, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that's just real. At the center of bringing any dream into fruition is self-discipline. You know, something as simple as food and eating. It's not about your body as much as it is about your mind. It's getting command of your mind to be able to choose actions that are in your own best interest.
By understanding the things that you did to get to this point, you're also understanding that this all was not luck. Don't get me wrong, you have many privileges that will help you along the way. You grew up in a safe home with a loving and supportive family with food on the table every day. Not everyone can say that. You learn quickly that people around you aren't always your friends. They don't always have your best interest in mind. You learn that people subconsciously or consciously determine in their minds where you could possibly end up in life just by looking at you. You understand that you are multiracial, so although you may have experienced discrimination, it will never be at the magnitude of your darker-skinned peers. Most importantly, you will soon learn that they were wrong about you, that you were wrong about you. Know that you have the potential to succeed in whatever you set your mind to in life. I know that you want to change the world, not with money or fame, but instead by inspiring a new generation of individuals who have the ability, but not the self-confidence to go strive to do whatever they want to in life. You chose to study aerospace engineering at MIT because it presented the biggest academic challenge you could have done. Many people use the saying, "It's not rocket science," so you wanted to go learn and understand rocket science. You chose to not pursue any form of collegiate athletics because you wanted to prove that you didn't need sports in order to be successful. You took classes that summer before your freshman year and challenged yourself with testing out of your first calculus class at MIT. Although your first semester did not give official grades, and although freshmen weren't really expected to intern right away, you strove to get all A's and to land an internship for your own sake. You wanted to take the path of most resistance because in your head, everyone around you would point to anything else as the reason you got to where you are today. And although the road was tough and took a lot out of you, you did it. You've eliminated any chance of someone pointing to any one excuse or instance of luck for explaining how you got to where you are today. At MIT, you'll learn that brilliant people don't all look the same. You saw geniuses that had various ethnicities and gender identities. You worked side by side and became close friends with individuals who will for sure make a difference in their lives. From literal rocket scientists to members of the Navy to engineers and startup founders, you have truly surrounded yourself with other motivated individuals who continue to push you to strive every day. Today, I'm more confident than ever, and I've grown my platform and my personal brand to the point where I know that my successes don't just affect me. I know that I have a large group of followers and subscribers that look to me as some beacon of hope and inspiration. So every day I become even more motivated and driven because now I feel as if I have a whole community that hopes for me to do well and cheers for me when I do. It hasn't been all butterflies and roses and great times though. There have been some terrible moments. It will take time for you to gain the confidence that was ripped away from you over the course of your high school career. It will take time to truly understand what causes your chronic migraines or triggers your mental breakdowns. But you will soon understand. You will soon understand that in order to succeed in anything or to truly be happy, you have to take care of your body and mind so that you can continue to push yourself. As a result, you become stronger and healthier than you've ever been so that your body can continue to do everything you want it to. You begin to truly take time to understand how your brain works through various talks with a psychologist, meditation, and research. You also just recently realized that the people you surround yourself with can truly make an impact on your day-to-day function, performance, and well-being. Don't give up on forming strong relationships because you'll soon meet and build a strong relationship that for the first time feels as if it is much bigger than any distance, time, global pandemic, or stress. You'll soon meet someone that you adore, who adores you for you and allows you to be unapologetically your true self. On a similar note, cherish the strong non-romantic relationships you already have. Your closest friends will continue to support and love you through the good, the bad, and the ugly. They'll continue to be there in spirit through it all, and will always be there for you when you need them most. Your loving and supportive family will continue to love and support you through all of your endeavors. They will gladly take a back seat and watch as you thrive and progress in this world.
You're killing us, Mr. Officer. What if that was my brother? What if that was my dad? What if that was my uncle? What if they were all I had? Mr. Officer, Mr. Officer, you're killing us, Mr. Officer. What if that was my brother?
Now we've gotten to this present moment, and the rest of this video will be a message to my future self. So dear future self, I'm very curious on how you'll look back to 2020 because these have been truly unique times in terms of turmoil and stress and panic. However, these have also been very eye-opening times. Here in the US, we see that we need much more knowledgeable and empathetic leaders. We also need to finally take a stand to inch towards a society that's truly equitable. That all starts from the collective voices of people, but change can only truly happen if the leaders allow it to. So hopefully you become and continue to inspire a new generation of leaders, those who grow up with the confidence to truly make a difference in this world. A dream is only a dream until you go out and do it. I'm confident in the fact that you will stay you throughout the various successful ventures and experiences you'll be a part of. I'm confident that you will continue to lift up and support the people around you, and I'm confident that you will continue to strive for greater and more lofty goals. However, I want to make sure that throughout all of this, you remember that your successes don't happen if you're not there to make them happen. Continue to take care of your mind and body. Even if you will never truly put yourself first, know that you still have to make sure that you're doing things to make you happy and feel fulfilled. The fame, the money, and the success will come as a product of your hard work. But along the way, you must make sure to be well enough and have the time allocated to enjoy your life with the people you truly care about. That being said, something that I do to truly help myself succeed in the more technical aspects of my life is by making videos like this one. By providing myself the creative outlet to allow my voice to be heard, I feel more free at any given moment. That being said, before I give you my closing thoughts, I wanted to talk to you about Skillshare, who's been a great channel sponsor of mine. Skillshare is an online learning community where you can learn from thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics ranging from illustration, design, photography, and video, to entrepreneurship, and so much more. If these times make you feel uneasy about the future, a creative challenge or productivity class may offer helpful structure for setting small goals where ultimately you could feel a sense of accomplishment. I recommend classes like Real Productivity, How to Build Habits That Last, and Going Freelance, Building and Branding Your Own Success. Personally, I've really enjoyed the class Storytelling Through Film, How to Create Engaging Videos for YouTube by Thomas Dyer, the video editor behind YouTube channel Yes Theory. I've learned ways to keep an audience engaged throughout an entire story I'm trying to convey. The classes are curated specifically for learning, and Skillshare is always launching new premium classes so you can continue to learn. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. This video was a bit of a different style of the usual videos I make on this channel, but it's something that I've been wanting to make for quite some time now. My story, just like every person watching this video, is not over. There are many more chapters to be written, but I truly believe that the better someone learns and understands their past, the more prepared that person will be to apply new ideas and ways of thinking to the future. Life is a series of dynamic events and decisions with ups, downs, rewards, consequences, and everything in between. But you'll never be able to regain any time lost. You'll never be able to go back and redo something that you regret. Hindsight is 20/20, and there's always going to be things that you wish you would have done. But to understand and move forward is extremely powerful. So if you're in the part of your life where you're doubting yourself and you don't feel confident that things will go up from here, just know that your story hasn't fully developed yet. The next chapter of your life could very well be the happiest, most successful chapter you could have ever imagined. But you just have to live this chapter out to get there. Keep your head up, stay confident, and believe in yourself.